this morning with Gisela Mautner from Noxopharm. Gisela, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Andrew.
Look, you've had some interesting results out recently regarding the Sofra technology and how that's targeting inflammation. Just tell us a little bit more.
Yes, certainly. So we've been working for several years now with the Hudson Institute of Medical Research in Melbourne on new treatments for diseases that are characterized by inflammation. This includes autoimmune diseases like lupus and psoriasis, but interestingly also applies to a situation where inflammation can be caused by something that is not a disease, but is actually meant to prevent the disease. And I'm obviously talking about vaccines, such as the COVID vaccines. So the results we have released today have just been presented at a prestigious global conference. And what they show is that our Sofra technology is effective at reducing inflammation in animal models, which is, of course, very encouraging because these results represent an important preclinical proof of concept for our novel Sofra technology and show that it actually works. So what is our Sofra technology? Well, so at its core, our Sofra technology is based on ultra-short nucleic acid sequences. So it's similar to what the DNA is made of. And so these sequences are called oligonucleotides. And we have shown that they can block inflammation at its source. Previously, people didn't think it was possible to use such short oligonucleotides, but we are clearly showing with our data that it works. And because our oligonucleotides are so short, they actually work very well at hitting the very specific targets in the body they are supposed to hit. And so there is less chance of them going off target and causing unwanted side effects. So using these ultra-short oligonucleotides in this way is something very new in the medical field. And this is why we are so encouraged by these results.
And so what's the significance of these results for Noxopharm?
Yes, so yeah, a crucial part of our corporate strategy is to build a new pipeline of drugs based on two technology platforms. One is mainly focused to treat inflammation, and this is our Sofra platform, which I've just mentioned. And the other one is focused on treating cancer and is called Chroma. So the results presented at the Lupus conference and also announced through the ASX show that our Sofra platform has a lot of potential to reduce inflammation and also help treat a variety of diseases and conditions in novel ways. So it opens up new avenues for treatment for psoriasis and lupus, but it is also applicable to many other autoimmune diseases. Current estimates of the number of individuals suffering from autoimmune diseases in the US alone range from 14 million to 24 million cases, so very substantial. And also the global immunology market is projected to grow from 92 billion US dollars in 2021 to $158 billion in 2028. So again, substantial growth. So, however, we are not only aiming at the autoimmune disease market. Our technology can also reduce the inflammation which is caused by getting a COVID vaccine, for example. And as you know, I mean, it's pretty common to hear stories of people experiencing inflammation after the COVID injection, right? They complain of muscle pain, chills, fever, fatigue. And this is caused by an off-target effect of the vaccine. So these are unwanted side effects, which our technology can block. And, you know, obviously no one wants to feel sick after they get a vaccine. And so we recently announced to the market that our technology can help combat this with our new vaccine enhancer, which we call SOF-XX. So our vaccine enhancer has demonstrated very good activity against inflammation in the lab and also in animal studies. So we are hopeful that it will reduce inflammation in humans when used in conjunction with either today's mRNA-based COVID vaccines or other vaccines that are currently being developed. And another interesting aspect of our vaccine enhancer is actually that because of the way our technology works, it also has the potential to reduce the cost of manufacturing mRNA vaccines. So there's an economic advantage as well as a medical one. And of course, last but not least, all of our activities are backed by a robust approach to intellectual property protection.
So what's the plan from here, Gisela? What happens next?
Yes, so, while these are still early results, they are very promising and they open actually up a range of possibilities for us. As you know, we recently announced a major shift in corporate strategy that sees us prioritizing both our Sofra platform, which focuses on inflammation, and our vaccine enhancer, and our Chroma platform, which focuses on cancer. And these are both two really promising preclinical technologies, and they are progressing very well along the whole development pathway. And in terms of Sofra, one important development right now is our deepening relationship with the Hudson Institute and the very talented team in Melbourne. And in fact, and we announced that last week to the market, Associate Professor Michael Gantier from the Hudson Institute has just been in Poland last week, presenting our technology at a prestigious European Molecular Biology Organization event, and we understand it went very well. So collectively, the asset we are very excited about is our SOF-XX vaccine enhancer that I just told you about. It is currently our most advanced asset within the Sofra platform, and the results we discussed today show that the core underlying technology is in fact effective at reducing inflammation. And this opens up a range of commercial opportunities for us. The mRNA market in 2021 was $42 billion and is expected to grow to $128 billion by 2030. So it's exploding. So I believe it is very important for investors to realize that mRNA technology, which is behind the COVID vaccines, is being actively pursued by a growing number of companies and research institutions with a goal to develop other vaccines, but also to treat a vast number of diseases, and most importantly, different types of cancer. So I guess in summary, I want to say that our Sofra technology is not just applicable to COVID vaccines, but other vaccines, as well as a whole range of diseases, including cancer. And we believe we can play a very important role in the whole mRNA space. And that's why we see so much potential for us in this growing mRNA market. And the way I see it is that we have a very promising technology, which we demonstrated it works. It can reduce inflammation in an area of healthcare where there is substantial new investment pouring in. And there is also a lot of optimism around the world for what mRNA technology could mean for our ability to prevent and treat a whole number of diseases. So our recent shift in strategy to the Sofra and the Chroma technology platforms lays the groundwork for a strong future where we will utilize our in-house expertise in chemistry, molecule design, development, as well as our long-standing collaborations with academia to create a new pipeline of drugs that will build values for our shareholders and consequently support our growth as a company.
Oh, very good. Gisela, good to see you this morning. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it.